Hi everybody, Al Bernstein here with another one of my video blogs. Well, despite all the controversies that continue to linger after the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather fight, one of the things that still occupies boxing fans' minds is what's next, especially what's next for Floyd Mayweather. Now, many names are bandied about as possible opponents. Some suggest he's going to wait a year and fight a rematch with a healthy Manny Pacquiao. To me, that's problematic. I really wonder whether they could sell that fight. And I'm not sure Floyd Mayweather wants to wait a full year, nor is it maybe in his best interest to do that. So what is out there for Floyd Mayweather? Well, one possible answer is Amir Khan, who won't fight in September because of Ramadan, which is when Mayweather says he wants to fight. But then a rest for Mayweather wouldn't be the worst thing, except maybe not a full year. So let's just say he would postpone that fight by a few months. He could still fight Khan. And Khan would be a really good challenge for Mayweather because he's got range, he's a terrific boxer, and his one issue is that punchers bother him. Well, Mayweather's not really that much of a puncher. So if he doesn't hurt Amir Khan, Khan has the potential, I know this sounds like heresy, potential to outbox the master boxer in Floyd Mayweather. A different kind of challenge that is just as daunting, in my opinion, for Mayweather is for him to move up to 154 pounds, or God forbid 160, and fight Gennady Golovkin. Now, Golovkin, the great middleweight king, has suggested he could move down to 154 to face Mayweather. And I think that would be a terrific matchup. Some people think the speed factor for Mayweather is too much, but I think Golovkin, with his power and with his ring savvy, would be able to be a very difficult challenge for Mayweather, and his punching power is unlike anything that Mayweather has seen. Now, I know what some of you are probably thinking, and it was kind of in my brain too. Why should we ask Floyd Mayweather or think it's appropriate for him to move all the way up to fight a true middleweight when, in fact, he is even pressed to be a welterweight and isn't a big welterweight? Well, here's why. The greats of the 80s, they did it. Roberto Duran, who started out as a junior lightweight, as did Mayweather, and was a great lightweight champion, moved up all the way up to welterweight, and then moved all the way up to middleweight to take on Marvin Hagler. Not much more of a monster in the middleweight division than him. He fought Hagler and fought very well against Hagler, losing a decision. Then would fight Iran Barkley, a man who had just beaten Tommy Hearns, and Duran won the middleweight crown. Sugar Ray Leonard, who was a welterweight, moved up to fight as a middleweight. Tommy Hearns moved up to fight as a middleweight. So, and they all fought Marvin Hagler. I don't think it's unreasonable to say if Floyd Mayweather considers himself the best ever and considers himself a great pound-for-pound fighter in terms of the history of the sport, it's not inappropriate for him to want to move up in weight. And in this case, since Golovkin has said he would move down to 154, that would be a little bit of an edge for Mayweather in that sense. So those are the matches that I think are interesting for Mayweather. The other one lurking out there, I think, is Keith One-Time Thurman, who showed some vulnerability against Guerrero, but still won the fight and won it by a fairly big margin. But to me, Guerrero is third on the list in terms of fighters I'd want to see Mayweather fight. Who will he fight? That remains to be seen.